Hey guys, welcome to our channel where we give quick tips as parents of 3 to help out with everyday life.
So today is Saturday and we have been trying to figure out something to do with our playroom, which has pretty much looked like this. Usually it's a little cleaner, but
sometimes.
So we've been trying to figure out a new way to configure our playroom because we have a baby and a 4-year-old and almost 6-year-old. And so for the last almost 6 years, it's looked like this. So this is a formal dining room in our house, and we bought these baby gates and kind of just enclosed everything in. We've allowed the girls just to contain all of their toys in here. So it's really just worked out for us. We don't need a formal dining room. So this has been good for us. But so with having a 4 and almost 6-year-old and a baby who's about to start crawling, we need to separate the toys. He's gonna be moving around, and they have little, Barbie and doll toys all over the place, so we don't want that getting in his mouth. So the big goal here is to basically give the girls a spot in the playroom to where they can do Play-Doh and coloring and have their toys, and then a place for Jackson to kind of roam all around the room without getting into anything that he's not supposed to. So here's my idea. I'm actually
Really
about to go run
pumped.
some errands and leave Joel in charge to do what he can while I'm gone. But
Kind of the workhorse. You're the brains.
exactly.
The broad.
Hey, it was
I'll
my
take it.
idea. So just a quick idea of what Joel's about to start doing is what?
Well, you pitched having a separation of this room, basically having the kid side to the older kid side and having a baby side. Now, baby doesn't need a whole lot of room, so we wanted to shrink down 1/2 of this playroom area and have it designated for the baby so we could keep all the baby toys in there. This gate is split between this wall and that wall. I'm actually just gonna rotate it and put it right over here and line it up against this wall with the window. And so that will be the barrier now between the kid area, the baby area, and then the kid area.
So just basically the quick tip here is that use what you have. So right now, this is the playroom that we have. This is the space that we're working with. And we're going to make the separation here, but it's not forever. So this is just something that we're gonna do while Jackson is small, and so the girls can have their space and he can have his. So at some point, when he's a little older, we'll be able to have everybody in the same playroom. But for now, we just wanna make it a space that everybody can use. So with that,
Yep.
have fun.
Okay, see ya. Okay, Rachel left me in charge. Let me see what I can do. I have 2 little helpers. One can't really help too much because he's in the little swing and he's just gonna be making some noises, do whatever he does best, right? And 2, I have another little helper around here somewhere. I think she just went into her room for a minute. She'll be out here and then we will see what we can tackle. Clean up, move this gate, and see what it comes up with. While she's away, she puts me to work, and that's okay. So, let's get started. Will it be fun? You ready? You ready? How ready are you? Double ready! Yeah! Alright, let's do it. Ready? Okay, treat first. I love these baby gates. They are very versatile. They have 1 gate in between. They have 2 extender points on either side. They screw into the wall. They're very secure. And we'll have a link to the baby gates in the description below. And I believe you can find them on Amazon. So they're really good, real nice to be able to work with and to make the shapes that you want. All right, this is the setup now. I found out that it reaches, but barely. I will have to do some unhooking of the wall supports and put them back in a different location, but that's okay. I can cover them with a little bit of putty, paint back over them. You'll never know that they were there. And that doesn't take much, but I think this could be a good fit. So as you see, the wall support I'll take off, I'll put it here, and then just reattach it. It'll fit nicely, and then I'll take off the supports that are over there on that wall and put it right here. And yeah, it should work.
Okay, yeah, so it's been about 5 or 6 weeks since we filmed last. We've had a birthday since then, and our oldest daughter got this Pottery Barn Carolina craft table for her birthday, and we'll go ahead and show you that in just a minute. But she got this for her birthday, and the goal here was to prepare for Christmas, getting rid of some toys that they've outgrown, and also prepare for our son, who is about 6.5 months now. He's gonna start moving, and we needed the separation between the 2 rooms so that he doesn't get into their things, and more importantly, to keep him safe so that he doesn't put anything in his mouth, because they do have things like Barbies and, like just little toys that are not good for him. So we just wanted to be able to put him in there and play and then walk away if we have to. That way he can just be safe. Okay, so go ahead and let us know in the comments what you guys have done to prepare for Christmas. Like I said, we had a lot of stuff in here and we needed to get rid of it because the girls have outgrown it, and just make room for the things that they're going to be getting for Christmas. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll show you around the room and some of the changes that we've made.
Okay, so my hard part is done. I was able to successfully move this gate from this section over here that was against this column and against the wall, and then move it over here. And so now it has 2 separate spots, one for our baby, and then the other side for our bigger kiddos.
I'm just going to talk about the craft table now. This is something that I was really excited about getting for them. Our girls, number one, hands down, like the thing that they want to do the most is draw. And play with Play-Doh. So really just crafty things, mostly drawing and coloring. And so they would always take over the kitchen table, or we have a little bay window where they would put their crayons and markers and things like that. It was really just crowding the area in the dining room. So we were trying to find something, a space for them that they could really always have a setup and be able to go color, draw, anything whenever they want to. So I searched for far too many hours for this table.
Way too long.
So stressful. I really just had an idea.
I did.
I love it. But I really just had a vision of what I wanted for them, and so I'll go ahead and talk about some of those things. So the first thing is that it has this roll of paper that they can just pull over and then color and tear and then pull it back out, and that's something that they have used a lot. And that was really important for us to get. Also, I really wanted something that had drawers. I really wanted just really an open space there so they can slide in papers or artwork, things like that. Sometimes they like to draw something and then save it for when grandma comes over and give it to her.
That's
so
true.
I was really trying to find something, but this one has drawers and it's fine. It ended up, it's working out. They have these little binders in here that they like to write, and they each have their own drawers. So that's fine. I'm okay with this, but I was really looking for something without that, but it was good. The table itself is big. Another thing that I was really looking for is I wanted it to be wide enough to where 2 kids can sit on one side, but I really didn't want them both sitting on the same side. I just wanted it that wide so they can have their markers on the table and their art project, and just have plenty of space on the table, because before we had a smaller table and all they could really do is have 1 kid and then the markers at the table. You could not have 2 kids in front of each other with an art project. So the space, it's really great. Also, the material's really good, and actually when we got it, Joel put it together.
I was gonna say, and wives, tell your husband, this is the table to get. It was so easy to put together. It came almost all the way assembled. All I had to do is put the legs on. It took a matter of a few minutes, and it was all good to go. So,
and he actually put
really
it together,
nice.
And I wasn't. It was in the garage, and we were trying to keep it hidden from our daughter because it was a few days before her birthday. But what he had said was that it's a really great quality table. You're gonna love it, and so he was really impressed with it. So it was definitely worth it. So I'll go ahead and just mention the price. It's Pottery Barn, so it's not the cheapest, but I will say that I did find a coupon, a 20% off coupon online, and I used, I think I used the Retail Me Not app, and there was a 20% off coupon code in there, so I was able to get 20% off tables. So that helped me justify the price. Also, we got these chairs, and I'm really happy with these as well. These are from Target. The brand is Pillowfort, and I'll go ahead and link that below as well. They're sturdy and they're the right height for the table. That was another thing I was really worried about. I didn't want to buy the chairs from the Pottery Barn website. Buying some from somewhere else, I was a little concerned that the height was not good, but we can actually sit in them and draw comfortably. My legs go just under it. We've done puzzles at this table. I mean, again, just going back to the size of it, it's a good size for us to do puzzles there. Also, as you can see, our daughter, she's got her little laptop here, so she does some schoolwork on this, just sitting here at the table, and she really loves it. It's super comfortable for her. So also, we did get her, or them, we got both of them, this art cart. Again, they like to draw, color, everything, so they've got all their supplies here. This was from Amazon. It was about $35, and it's got some little cups for the markers, and you can just organize it however you want to. I have this already, and they've got their color pencils and their scissors and glue and things like that in here. So this has been really good, but you know, this is really what we wanted to use this room for, just an art spot for the girls to come and sit and be able to pick up where they left off before. Also, it's been about almost a month since we've actually had the table in here, and they come home every day from school and sit here and use it, whether again they're doing a game, a puzzle, drawing, anything like that. We're getting our money's worth.
Yeah, they love it. They come here and then they just, you know, color and spend time here, and they both share the table. They both spend the time like all afternoon.
Yeah. So they really love it. But some of the other things we did in here to make the space more age appropriate for them is we got rid of a lot of the toys that we've been kind of holding on to that they've had since they were babies or just really smaller. Those toys I'm really big on. I really don't like toys that we're holding on to just for sentimental reasons. Also, I don't really like pushing things around. I'm always talking about, I feel like I'm picking something up and putting it away and it never even got played with. So really, I'm just moving it around. It's taking a lot of time and energy to store this item, and it's not even getting played with. So we really had to go through a lot of things in here. It felt like truckloads. And really make decisions and think about the girls. Now that they have a lot of space in here, they use this room a lot more. I'd say in the last few months they were using our living room more because there was no space in here. You saw it before. It was just, there was a lot of stuff. And so we've gotten rid of a lot of it. But also we just kind of made some storage adjustments. They like to play travel and in school and house, and they like to have bags. They have lots of bags they like to fill up with random things. And so we just got hooks and hooked them on the side of this cabinet here. And they've been able to use the bags a little more often and put them away, because what we were doing is we were storing the bags, this is a terrible idea, in this basket, and then they pull them out and it was hard to see them, hard to get them back in there because they're big bags and really they were just being shoved in there. So they're just command hooks, the large ones, and they're on this, they just stick on the side of this, and I think we have about 5 bags on each one, so it's working out great for us. Also, just back here is just some of the other toys that we ended up not getting rid of, things that they like to play with. They're into baby dolls, they're into playing house, school, things like that. And these items are what we decided to keep. So again, it's not like super perfect. It's not 100% organized, but this is what's working for us right now. When Jackson gets a little bit bigger, we will likely move this back over to where we had it and make it one big room again, just to have the more just to have the space open up a little bit more.
And still keep that separation between the living room and the playroom so that most everything gets contained in here.
Yes.
It does get messy in here, but I would rather it be messy and a contained mess than spreading out all over to the living room.
Yes, that's the best thing. I mean, you know, it might not look the best, might not be the most aesthetically pleasing, but it is working for us. It just keeps everything in here, and it has since they were small. We've had it like we had the gates up ever since we had our oldest daughter as a baby, and it really does just keep the toys in here. So I mean, it just keeps them out of the living room. So that's what we really love.
Okay guys, we hope you liked this video. We hope you enjoyed seeing the transformation from what it was to now how we utilize the space. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any other playroom ideas or set up your playroom a little differently. We'd love to hear about it. And remember to click subscribe to see more from the Family of 5 Quick Tips. And you can hit that bell so you can see the latest videos that come out on Tuesdays. And remember, be happy, have fun, and enjoy the season of life you're in. Thanks guys, see you next time.